My name's Craig Snyder. I am the head coach at Texas Tech softball. Now here and growing the program, and so being the head coach is definitely a different side of the ball for me. I spent 23 years as just a hitting coach, and and stayed on that side, and now putting the different hat on has definitely been a change for me, but a great change as well. Last year, great, offensively we got a lot better. We did some things last year, and we graduated a lot of those players though as well. But I've been really excited about the development of some of our players from last year. I've got a good senior class that has really grown through us in the last 2 years. They've grown, and like the HitTrax, you're seeing their numbers increase. You're seeing, the repeatability a lot more now. Using this system has exponentially made us better, because now it just adds numbers to feelings, and it's like it adds numbers to feelings, which is everything, right? And I think it's good perspective too, because sometimes even in the cages, you may hit that and go, that one was off. I'm like, well, that one was off at 240. We're good. You know what I mean? Like, it gives you perspective of like, okay, that ball doesn't have to be just a missile this way. Like, you missed it, and if that ball still travels out, that gives us a shot to score runs, right? So every day for us, the HitTrax will be on, right? And we're on a field, and they're getting to see exit velocities, they're getting to see distances, how far they hit it, where they hit it, spray it, and stuff like that. The biomechanical piece is something we'll introduce when it needs to be introduced. Right, so hey, I've mentioned, hey, when we're landing, maybe we got a little more tilt than we'd like to have in our swing right now. And then as we kind of go on, if we're not feeling it, I bring that in, like, hey, let's show you this on the biomechanical piece. So then we bring it up, and you can see spine angles now, right? Or if we're like, hey, we're trying to move some center mass forward here, and like, I'm just not really feeling it. And then so we bring out that biomechanical piece now to show them, like, hey, we're not moving mass forward. So okay, how do we do that? So it's a balance, right? Because you can flood people with information all day, right? But the one thing I've learned, like, you don't need to be the smartest person in the room every day. Like, that's not what you need to be. I think a lot of times hitters are already going to be pretty analytical about things, and so sometimes it's just a visual to show them how the body's moving. Like, hey, this is what I'm talking about. We've had athletes now that can see that, like, oh, my stride length, I crossed myself up, I can see that now. Whereas maybe it's like it almost adds some feel to maybe hitters that don't feel as much, right? Because the measurement's motivation, and I've always kind of thought that way. It's like, if we can add some measurements to maybe what they're feeling or not feeling, then I think we can develop a lot quicker. Every range and every data and every number is going to be different based off the athlete. So I think for us to paint a picture of like, this is what it has to look like, is we're doing ourselves an injustice, and I think we're doing the hitters injustice. And so, like, for us, it's always been, let's just be curious. Can we see some things in this that may help us? Can this person who moves this way, can she be helped if we change some things around, right? I think long-term vision, I mean, it's a stair-step thing, right? We're trying to build it and to where we're a postseason contender, now, and then you're pushing towards super regionals, then you're pushing towards World Series, and then eventually winning national championships. That can be done in Lubbock, Texas. It's been done before in different sports, and so I think we're no different than that. We can recruit to the area and really develop, our athletes here at Texas Tech.